Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today is Saturday, April, don't even ask me the date. But yeah, I've been noticing my hair's been getting really wild and crazy, and even my beard the last couple of days. Just kind of embracing that the lockdown look. But yeah, whenever we get out, I guess I'll cut it. Maybe I might cut it before then, I don't know yet. But yeah, so went to sleep and woke up today with that pretty much same stiff neck that we were feeling during bench that got slightly aggravated. So I think the plan is to either take bench completely off or find a variation for bench that we can continue pressing that won't aggravate it. But it's gonna be, I feel like it might be kind of hard because while I'm benching, like, I don't feel the pain. It's more so getting into position, and after is when I feel the pain. So maybe I'll just have to set up in different bench variations and then see if the setup close to the pressing position kind of feels irritated with it, since the pressing position does not irritate it at all. But we are having our pre-workout meal right here. Just a can of Vienna sausage, rice, and some cuties. And yeah, today is our number one deadlift day. So yeah, you guys know the drill. 485. We're gonna hit it for a triple, see how it feels. Hopefully getting into position for deadlifting doesn't irritate my neck. If not, then we'll have to change, or if it does, then we'll have to change plans. But we'll roll with the punches when we get there. Alright, so I'm gonna kill this, chill out for a little bit, and then get to training. Catch you guys then.
How you pull up, baby? How you pull up? How you pull up? I pull up. Step in the kitchen. Let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, fucking hot car. Pistol on my hip like I'm a cop.
This is not no October. I trapped it like Sasuke. She keep trying to clean me up, but I just want that sloppy. Walk down, walk down. They seem longer as life gets harder. We know sex, drugs, money, all in that order. Destruction of peace. We lost our order. Leaving me with anxiety.
Alright, so we're about to hit our last warm-up, or at least what we think it's going to be, 455. From here, I'll be able to decide and feel out to see if the pain in my neck area is going to be affecting deadlifts or not. Warm-ups up to this point, it's feeling like it's been unaffected, but we have to see how this last warm-up feels. So let's get it.
She left me right over right now. Walking with my head down. I gotta keep my head out. I got a whole nother check, not talking verify. Kiss my head down. I ain't gonna hit you in the same way, but only the face that you not on the said I would let you drop it. I don't play cards in the stomach. Came a long way. I can't stop.
Alright, so last warm-up, it moved like a last warm-up should. So we're going to go ahead and up the weight. I mean, throw on all our weight to 400. I mean, how much weight do I have? 485 pounds. And we're going to hit it for the weekly triple again. So once again, last week, it was a really good week. It flew up just about the fastest it's ever flown up. And so, I mean, I'm not expecting too much of this week, but it should still be roughly around the same RPE. But I mean, we'll see how it moves. We can only throw it on there and try our best, and then we'll live with the results based off of what it should be. And yeah, everything's looking all right. So yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like it's really hard for me to like rotate even my head just to face the camera or do quick movements. So throughout the day, I'm moving pretty stiff. But yeah, that irritation in the neck from the bench starting to really get to me. So that's why I'm really trying to focus on getting it recovered. That's why we didn't bench today, actually. Today was supposed to be our 4th bench day for this week. We're planning on benching 4 times per week, but we'll just stick to what we did for, we'll live with the 3 bench frequency that we did this week, and next week, again, we'll play it by feel, see how it goes. Probably gonna take at least our first day off from benching, just to ensure we get that rest and recovery in. Then we'll be back on it, at least some type of variation of bench. But we'll see how it goes when it gets to that point. But that's enough talk. It's time for top set of comp deadlifts. All right, let's get it.
Ground, little boys try to diss on the ground. Hey, I can't switch on the fan. Shit's hot, hit the switch on the fan. This where my head is. I feel resentment from every direction. Even some homies be wearing expressions. I be discouraged from sharing my blessings. We used to share a connection. Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting rested and taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't involved and it's very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals are sharing. Got a cherish the present. I'm drinking water and wearing protection. Got a career. Some people call it a scary obsession. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. PC, we getting some traction.
All right, so top set, 485-pound triple, weekly triple. That's probably the most control and smoothest it's felt so far. So I mean, that's a good thing. 2 good deadlift weeks in a row. Always a good thing. I had a different cue in my head today. You guys will see it. I'm gonna do a back off, but still relatively heavy paused single at 465 pounds. I'll talk through it. What I'm trying to do for the back offs after this pause single. So we're gonna hit back off set of 5s, I believe, and then I'll be able to talk through it a little bit better. Once I have my Versa grips on, so that, I mean, it's less effort a little bit, so I can control the weight down, not trying to be too loud. So yeah, pause single coming right up. We're adding, this is this pause single work. Any pause work actually is new for this block, new for training at home actually altogether. So let's throw this in. I've been having to just get a little bit creative just due to the limited amount of weights that we've had. So I mean, we'll get through it and we'll find ways to progress. But yeah, let's hit this pause heavy single.
I'm not regular. I just brought my skin, baby. Oh, you think I give a fuck because I'm rich, baby? Come on, baby, that's that sex and have a bitch, baby. She said, I thought you ain't do that. Well, you just missed, baby. My block, young nigga know I ain't chain up. Who's gonna see it, baby? Yeah. I don't think they like me, but when I drop the song, I know they'll get excited. She was homie girl, but now that girl is mine, dude.
All right, guys. So 465 pause single at pretty much smoke. Nah, that was like a 6.5. I'm gonna call it. It really felt good because I really, throughout the movement, throughout the warm up and like getting ready to pull, I knew I had to stay nice and controlled and tight, and I feel like that allowed the whole lift to be smoother altogether. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna pause all my lifts, but maybe just have that more in the back of my head of being more controlled and keeping position. I think that was the main thing. So we're about to hit this back off, and I'll explain to you the one different cue or one thing I was trying to do differently for today that I feel like definitely helped out. So let's get it. All right, so we'll see if I can do a little bit of talking with my full back off weight. So it's mainly in my setup is what the different cue that I was talking about. So I'm lining up about, I mean, maybe a quarter, half-inch max out slightly wider, and then everything is for my feet. I'm angling my toes, both of them, slightly more outwards, And then from here, when I do my setup, I'm trying to spread my feet. So imagine my foot's right here when I first place it down, and then as soon as I hold myself, dig my heels into the ground, and then reach with my feet forward and then plant it, it gets, I mean, it's a small difference, but I feel the increased surface area as more stability for myself. And then bam. So my feet are placed. That's the only difference. So let's get to the set. Alright, so bam, that's what I was thinking about today. The only cue that I really think helped increase stability in squats today. So I'm going to continue to play around with that cue, digging my heel into the ground and trying to make my foot as long as possible from the start, getting that nice solid foundation. Then hopefully that's something that we could stick with. But yeah, time for the rest of the back offs. We got 3 more back off sets of 5. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dust the bar off now. Feeling like I'm getting a little bit too loud and it's starting to get later on in the day. I think it's like 8:30 now. So we're gonna go ahead and strap it up and we'll be a lot more controlled. So let's get it.
And she don't really care because everybody want the same thing. No chain, no car, in the same ring. I just wanna make money with the same game. You gave me all your ecstasy. I thought that we were meant to be. Your love is suicidal. For me, your love is suicidal. To me, your love is suicidal. To me, your love is suicidal. I know you be the death of me. Left lipstick on my Hennessy. Felt like you took my soul from me. You gave me all your ecstasy. I thought that we were meant to be. Suicidal.
I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch. Yeah, I'm the hood Mona Lisa, break a nigga into pieces. Extra niggas out my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive. I'm shop on Insta boutiques, all the little.
Alright, so last of the deadlifts just got done. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but today's sets we did more weight for the same amount of volume as last week, overall total, and I feel less fatigued. I'm sorry, I think the camera's waving all over the place, so still kind of tired. But yeah, but overall less fatigue, especially in my back. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but just I guess trying to increase the surface area of the base really helped out today. So we're gonna continue to play around with that. There's still a bunch of other cues I'm still trying to play around with, like foot pressure in that new position, foot stance width, so how far out I want to go, how far out I want to point my toes. But we got a good baseline where to start from and where to change things slowly after today. So we're gonna hit accessories now. We just have barbell rows, and then continue on the pullovers that we've been doing with the plates that we got. And yeah, that's it. So let's finish strong with accessories.
Billy Jean, pushing Dior, I'm up in all the stores.
Let it focus. Oh yeah, there it is. That garlic shrimp. About to have this with a nice fat plate of rice. Chill out a little bit. Finish cleaning up everything that I set up here, of course. And then we're gonna chill. Watch some Extraction. Been hearing good things about this, so hopefully it lives up to the hype. So I'll end today's video right here. Again, be sure you guys stay safe out there. I know they're opening things back up, so stay safe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.